Okay.
Yeah.
Salud.
Salud, my boy.
Yes, sirski.
Yes, sir.
Dear Lord.
I don't really do all the talking, you can show me.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
rock with me, baby, you know I ain't phony. Smoked a couple papers while we vibe to some oldies. I ain't into them awards, but you my favorite trophy. Lit the candles for the vibe. You know I had to set it right.
Yeah.
Remember the first time we linked, don't ever think I forget the night. Girl, you smooth as butter, couldn't treat you like no other. It would be a damn shame if we move like undercovers. So let's be freaking undercovers. Love life in the tailspin, I don't care about the mothers. I always shoot my shot like I'm Kobe. You ain't never lacked the confidence like you Chloe. I always have your back, it's my heart where you cozy.
Yeah.
Love's a gamble, it could go a couple ways. I done seen love fade in a couple days. Try to work it out with a few, but it was no need to stay. Wish I kept it realer when I was in that time and space. I can't reflect on all my actions, was I ever forgiven? Cause dwelling on the past make you feel like you in the prison.
Yeah.
I was put in situations, it was late with decisions. Since you live and you learn, there's always bumps in the mission. A lot been moving since the last time we spoke, but I know I can tell you since then, I done grown. I know it sounds good to say, so I'd rather show. I'm just moving through life and I'm trying to gain control. Like lately, I've been feeling like I'm losing control.
Yeah, Blvck Lefty.
Control.
Yeah.
I've been feeling like lately I've been losing control.
Yeah.
Control.
Yeah.
Control. I'm trying to get it back.
Get it back.
I gotta keep it on track. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back. I gotta keep it on track. Through ups and downs, through smiles and frowns, I know I'm better when you around. So come on.
Hey, come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, let's go ahead and clap it up for my brother Blvck Lefty in this bitch, y'all. You feel me? We got my man's Blvck Lefty. Hey, bro. Thank you for coming on the show. Hey,
Appreciate you,
hey,
man.
listen, y'all. Like, before I even get to the introduction, we just spent the last hour and a half. You know, I'm new to the podcasting, so I had to get it right. I had to make sure my man sound loud and clear on this bitch. You know, we new to the podcast, but hey, I got Blvck Lefty here. I got the homies in the background. You feel me? So let's clap it up one more time for everybody in the building. Yes, sir, y'all. It's love. And I go by the name of CM McDuff, and I'm your host. Welcome to the McDuff Show, y'all. So what I'm gonna need everybody to do right now is go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the link in the description. I'm gonna give you links to Blvck Lefty's music, to his Instagram, to my Instagram, and you know, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stay up to date with everything you need to know about the McDuff Show. And yo, we here and we live. What's up, Lefty?
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm in the motherfucking building. Glad to be here, man.
Absolutely,
glad to do
bro.
this shit,
Thank
man.
you for coming through. Short
Yes,
notice
sir.
too, bro.
Yeah, short notice. Hey, man, we make it happen, man.
You feel me? You know, and you know, the whole thing with the McDuff Show is giving artists a platform to talk they shit and to get they shit off, because you know, just being from out here, we don't really have that opportunity. So I'm glad you were able to come through today, man, and like talk your shit. I got some questions for you, bro. We're gonna get into some good conversations and all that, but first, y'all, make sure you click the link in the description and check out the latest merch drop, the No Pressure merch. We got orange shirts, we got print, we got the black, we got the pink, we got the hoodies, we got the hats, everything glow in the dark. So make sure you guys go get that, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. And you know, so I want to start it off, bro. Like, what's happening? What you been up to, bro? Because you know,
I just been, you know what I'm saying? I've been working, man. I've been working on, you know, the new music, you know what I'm saying? Working on, you know, different avenues of things, and just fresh off tour, man, you know what I'm saying?
I seen that, bro. Congratulations,
appreciate
bro.
you,
Congratulations.
Appreciate, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just, you know how it goes. We just trying to get better as artists, and that's what I've been trying to do, is just, you know, trying to expand my sound and, you know, just making sure I keep bringing out that good shit for the people, you know what I mean?
Absolutely,
That's
bro.
what I've been on, man, you know what I mean?
And you definitely been delivering, bro. I've been peeping the new shit, bro. Like that shit's fire, bro. And you know, we go back. We've been in the studio working together for a minute, so it's only right. You know, like you the first outside of the guys I had on the first podcast. This is the first time I'm sitting down one-on-one with one of the people I look up to in the city, bro. You a big inspiration, bro. You be doing your thing and you keep the real rap shit alive. You know what I'm saying? We just had that little conversation outside about the rap shit in the shows, and you know what I'm saying? You already know the deal, man.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you keeping the real shit alive, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
that
you,
Losing
bro.
Control. Who produced that?
Man, my nigga Dear Lord Duce, man, my guy, man.
Duce.
Right now we working on
Shout out Duce.
Shout out Duce, man. Shout out to my guy. We working on a joint tape right now. I'm probably gonna call it, you know, the spiral or the spiraling, whatever it may be. We're gonna get to
I like
it.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But we
That's
working
your next shit coming?
That's my next shit. But before that, I'll probably have a little EP coming out, Free Joints Volume 2. I had a Free Joints Volume 1 before my album Highs and Lows.
I remember I peeped that on SoundCloud.
Yeah, on
right?
SoundCloud. This is gonna be on all platforms. I'm gonna have that Free Joints Volume 2. I'm gonna have that probably come out before I get into, you know what I'm saying, me and Duce shit. But he produced that Losing Control. We just, you know what I'm saying, we got after it, and like we've been working for about, you know, almost a year now just on this shit, just like just going through, like, you know what I'm saying, different waves, and really just letting it come organically and not really, you know, forcing the shit on, just like,
absolutely,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But it's gonna be some hot shit for sure.
And you know, I've been in the studio with you and Duce. It's been all three of us, and especially, you know, with Stavo, True Love back in the day, we all would be in the studio together. That's when I linked up with you because of Stavo.
Yeah.
That's what. So shout out Stavo, True Love. He's the one. You know, we used to be in the studio. Those who know about the whole get down and how we do our thing, you feel me? We go way back in that sense, but it's just dope seeing like the progression over the like last couple years with you, bro. Like, that's one thing like I've definitely noticed. Like you've been more in your pocket. The quality, the bars, the beat selection, everything is definitely taking. Every time you drop, it takes it to the next level. And I'm just glad to like be able to like show the world that, bro, because the world needs to hear Blvck Lefty, and you know what I'm saying. And for a lot of people, for the people who don't know, we got a joint on my first album. You feel me, man. Bro? That shit fire, bro. See, and you know what? That's what me, Blvck Lefty, and Stevie Cricks, and that joint that's my favorite song off the album, bro. Just cause that
was a powerful joint, man.
Powerful,
it was
bro.
Organic. It was organic as shit. We was right here, you know what I'm saying, cooking up and getting after it, and it was a good joint. And we had another joint that was just fire as shit, you know what I'm saying. They ain't seen the light of day yet.
That shit's still on my phone.
Yeah,
you know what?
I would use that
for the video. James right?
Yeah,
with Stevie.
So it's just
shout
like,
out Augusto.
Yeah, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Augusto for sure for
beat.
that. But yeah, no, the Black Boy Fly record was dope, man. It was needed in, you know what I'm saying, the time period that, you know, we was in, and we just, you know, no bullshit. We just came out with our verses and came out with some hot shit, and that shit was. And fire.
It was crazy because it was just dope to have like Stevie pulled up randomly,
and
then you pulled up right after. Like, oh, bro, it's only when you got that many spitters in the room, bro. Like,
we gotta
going
put
crazy.
Something out, man.
We're going crazy. Hey, man. So I want to get into a little bit of the history about yourself, so the people watching know a little more about you and how you came up. Like, what's your history about coming up in Mobile and your start as a rapper, bro?
Man, so, you know, I got into rapping, like, you know, I've always written like songs. I've always been somebody who's done a lot of like poetry. I did a lot of poetry when I was younger. I've done, like, you know what I'm saying, poetry contests, but I was an athlete. You know what I mean? So I was.
You play football, basketball?
Yeah,
football.
I play football.
You were like a
man.
DB.
I played running back in DB.
Okay,
I was real focused on doing that, and you know what I'm saying, I kind of like wrote on the side to, like, you know, get my emotions out. Shout out to my nigga Wavy, man. My nigga Wavy C.
Shout out Wavy C, man. I thought you was gonna be here today, man. I gotta do an interview with both of y'all in here, bro. We gonna run that back. We gonna do this again. Wavy C is my nigga, man. We was in high school. And we was actually like, we was supposed to start rapping when we was in high school, and I'm glad we didn't, because, you know, the first tape me and Wavy C worked on, like, it was just about the girls we was dating at the time, and it was kind of like, it's kind of corny as shit, you know what I'm saying? That's
so
how the
like,
first raps always.
Yeah, so it was like it was kind of corny, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we didn't just come out with that. But, like, you know, as like the years went on, I was playing in college, playing football in college and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, some injuries kind of derailed that, and I was just getting on my shit, like, you know what I'm saying, I was freestyling at parties and shit, and, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. And, like, I remember, like, where it really kind of jumped off for me, I was at my homegirl apartment in San Diego. Shout out to my homegirl Nani, man.
Shout out
I'm saying?
Nani.
We miss you, man. But you know what I'm saying? So it's like we was over at Nani crib and she had some producers over and this nigga came and like he played some beats and I freestyled for like 15, 20 minutes, no cap. Freestyled and he was like, yeah, bro, like, what's your SoundCloud? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's your ass and all that shit? I'm like, shit, bro, I don't rap. Like, I'm just freestyling. He's like, bro, you need to rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to do this shit seriously. So that was like 5-6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. And like, I just been on ever since.
And you know what's crazy? I think I ran into your cousin at a party about 4 or 5 years ago. And he was talking up like, oh yeah, Blvck Lefty, wooty woo. And I'm like, I know that nigga.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I knew about you. You had did a show with my nigga Nick D's.
In like 2015 in San Bernardino.
Yeah. Years ago.
Undergirl show.
And I was there.
Okay.
And I seen, you know what I'm saying? I
didn't know you at the
and
time.
I wasn't rapping back then though, like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just there to support my nigga Nick D's. He was in the building and I had listened to a couple niggas, but I remember I told Nick, I was like, yeah, the seeing McDuff dude, like that nigga hard, like where you from? And he was like Merino Valley, and I'm like, oh shit, like we from the, you know what I'm saying? We from the same shit, place. You know what I'm saying?
And so, you know, I don't mean to interrupt you. I gotta shout out Young Miss for that. You know, Young Miss at that time, bro. Shout out Young Miss. And you know, she was gonna pop up today. But we're gonna bring her in here one of these days. But at that time, Young Miss was putting me on all the events, all the venues, and so I was super big. That was around the time like Jimmy Bones was around, and
Jimmy Bones.
Shout out my nigga Jimmy Bones. Shout out Norman, man. Shout out Namron. Shout out all them good people. Shout out Shay and all my niggas. Like you was there. That's crazy that you my nigga now. You feel me? And then you was at the shows almost. Bro, 7 years ago, you know what I'm saying?
A long time ago. That's when I've been up on the music, you know what I'm saying? Even before we had linked up at Stavo's crib and shit like that. I was like, shit, I've always been like, you know, a supporter and been like, you know, I always support the dope shit, as you know.
Absolutely, bro.
So it's just like, you know, I seen coming up. I'm like, man, that nigga hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with that. So
Appreciate
I didn't been following you since, you know what I'm saying, before we even knew each other. So it's just like
that's love, bro. And that's why it's so special to have you on today, man. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so before I linked up with you about mid 2009, somewhere in 2019, somewhere in that mix. Before that, what was you doing before that? You feel me? Before we linked up in the realm and all that.
Shit, before we had linked up, that's when like before we linked up, I was really getting like my foot in like with music. Like I was really kind of like just starting to get my shit up. So it's like me and Wavy C made a project called Lifestyle.
That was around 2019, right?
That was around like it was like what was that? Like 2018? 2017, like 2018, 2017.
I seen some videos on YouTube like 6 years ago.
Yeah, like we was getting after it. That was our first tape. We made Lifestyle, and like we was kind of like getting our foot in the door, like kind of, you know what I'm saying, trying to get our respect. You know what I'm saying? So like before I met you, I was just trying to like get as much, like not even clout. Like I'm just trying to get as much respect because like people only knew me as a footballer back then. Like they only knew me as, you know, he's scoring touchdowns doing this. So it's like I wanted to like get my respect as I'm off of that now, and now this is what I'm doing. I want my respect on this level.
Don't treat me as the football nigga.
Yeah, don't treat me as that.
Knew. And you know what I'm saying? And that's, as an artist, bro, I know how hard that can be transitioning to making sure people take you seriously as an MC and respect your bars. Like, niggas respect you on the field and respect you as an athlete, but now it's like, nah, I'm doing music. Niggas like,
they're like, what the fuck? Like, I thought you can go to NFL type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's just, you know, things happen the way they happen. And like, you know, I've always taken myself seriously, and I've always, you know what I'm saying, had the right people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like to push me in the right direction, to, you know what I'm saying, to where I can be taken seriously. So it's just like, you know what I mean?
That's a process in its own. That process right there of convincing, as an artist, you got to convince the world that you Blvck Lefty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is you, but like people gotta see that. And so I know, I feel the struggles of that, bro, 100%. And it's like, now you here, bro, and it's like, you been here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta remind myself, like, I didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the tour I was running, I had some dudes on my tour who who've never performed before. You know what I'm saying? And like, and they did they shit. But it's like when I'm telling them about my resume and who I've performed for, who I've opened for, and I'm not talking about like I opened and I paid to open for them. Like I'm talking about I opened for these niggas off the strength. I put off my work. And like I'm telling them about this shit and I'm like, damn, like I done did a lot of shit. You feel me? So it's like I gotta start, you know what I mean? Like giving myself a little bit more credit than what I do. But
absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean?
And that's one, and you know what? Being an artist and being from Rental Valley and like it's a uphill grind. Yeah. 24/7 and 25/8. And you know what I'm saying? It's like convincing. That's the whole thing of making sure we get people on the same page that we're on, you know, as artists, like, cause it's like we were having a conversation off camera, and where I was talking about the things I hate when people like comment on the music. And I was saying like I hate when people and you know, this is a female thing when females call my music cute, or they what was the other one we said it was cute, cute and fucking I can't even think of it when they say it, or when females
but
say your
cute
shit is
got
cute,
me though. I'm like, this shit ain't cute.
I know what they say. They be like, oh, this sounds like a real song.
Yeah, like a real song. Like this is like real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like we out here bleeding on the beat.
Yeah, like and this ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what the homie Augusto used to say, he's like, we've already made it. We just trying to convince the rest of the world, and that part of the story is just like it's the beautiful part of the struggle. Yes, and like I'm glad you've sticked around this whole time through the ups and downs, the trials and tribulation, because the world needs to hear you, and I know the world's gonna hear you one day, bro. And because your shit's dope for sure, man. It, yeah. And you know what? So like I wanna dive in a little deeper into like the music, like. What was something what made you rap? I know you was an athlete before, but like what was the thing that just made you like, okay, I'm about to take this rap shit to the next level. This is my life now.
Yeah, like look, you know what I'm saying? I love music, you know what I mean? I love music. I love the process of music. I've always been involved in music. My family has always been involved in music, owning, you know what I'm saying? My family owned all the VIP records in LA, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, word.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg first video was on top of my uncle record shop, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it's just like, I've always been like, you know, I've come from a very music oriented family. So, you know, it's just, I just happen to be on the athlete side. But it was always something I was interested in doing. It's just, you know what I'm saying, writing music, doing music. But I always thought like, you know, like people only see me in one light. So I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, kind of, you know what I'm saying, flip around with the lights. But, you know what I'm saying, once that one door kind of closed, it was like
another one
opens. Like, I got, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting money doing, you know what I'm saying, civilian shit and all that shit. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I wanted to still be able to, you know what I'm saying, display my rapping ability.
Absolutely.
And, you know, I got on, like, just like going to see other people perform, the Stevie Crooks of the world. You know what I'm saying? The Nick D's of the world, the Cassius Greens of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them, like, I watched all them, like, come up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, like, I want to do the same shit. And really, like, you know what I'm saying? Not to cut you off, but you know what I'm saying? Really, like, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know about my nigga, but my nigga Smooth, man. He's the nigga who got me into rapping. Like,
shout out Smooth.
Shout out my nigga Smooth, man, because it's like, really, like, my first time really rapping on a track, I had a business and music class, you know what I'm saying? And my final was I was supposed to manage somebody's tape. And we were supposed to put out a tape and have a whole promotion behind it, and that was my thing. So I did it. Me and my nigga Smooth had the same class. And I went out there and I managed it. I promoted his tape. I got him a show. Like, I got him all type of shit. And this was like, I was like 18 at the time. You feel me? So it's like, we got that in, and like, he put me on his tape. Like, and I used to write like all my raps. Like, it would be just too many bars. I didn't know how to write 16s. I didn't know how to write, you know, 8 if I needed it or whatever it may be. I just used to write like 24s, 25s, 26s, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just writing some shit. And he would help me like cut my shit down and structure it. You feel me? So like, he really showed me like how to really be the nigga. He's one of the coldest niggas, but like, he's just he's dipped into so many different shit. So it's like I be telling nigga all the time, like, bro, you need to put out more music, like. But like the niggas, like my nigga TK will tell you, like that nigga is crazy, like he's one of the craziest niggas I ever heard rap. But it's like niggas will never hear nigga like, but it's just like damn, like that nigga's
drop
cold.
some more records, Smoke.
Hey, drop some more records.
Shout out Smoke, bro.
My nigga, like, but that nigga is cold, and he really taught me like really how to like structure my bars. So that was really like
word.
The nigga who really put me on the rap.
And you know what's crazy about that, bro? Like I have somebody similar like that in my life. Shout out Michael Yimswin. Shout out Yo Miko.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's my boy, and he's an Asian kid. You feel me? And he was 2 grades ahead of me. In the sixth grade, I was in the 6th grade. He was in the 8th grade. Yeah. And I was like, he was wearing these rap tees to school, like Blvck and Quasimodo, and Madlib and Dilla tees, and you know what I'm saying? He's wearing Blvck in the 7th grade, and I'm like, what kind of shirt is that? What is Quasimodo? Like, not knowing who Madlib is at the time, and I was like, yo, can you make me some CDs of some rap shit or some hip hop? He was like, you want some hip hop shit or you want some rap shit? He's like, which one you want? I'm like, I don't know the difference. And so he gave me mixes of both, and I started, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's the reason that I heard my first Dilla CD or my first Nas CD or my first Tribe CD or KRS-One. Like,
ain't that feeling like it's so crazy? You'll never get that feeling back.
Bro, since that day in 6th grade, I started rapping. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would have to, like, because back in the day, you know, being in 6th grade, my parents are still looking at, oh, this says parental advisory. What are you listening to? You know what I'm saying? So getting music from him, I would have to sneak it in my in a Stater Brothers trash bag, you feel me, grocery bag, full of CDs, Busta Rhymes, Nas, everything hip hop. If you don't know nothing about hip hop, what you need to know in a trash bag. And I would walk home from school and play it, and I got obsessed with it. And from that point on, he would give me tips and pointers on how to come up. So somebody like Smooth, every real rap nigga got a nigga that don't really rap that made them really rap. You know what I'm saying?
But my nigga could really rap.
Nigga could really rap. And then I used to think the same thing about the homie Yo Miko. We used to be in the stew back in the day, and I used to be like, damn, this nigga's like, he's already on. Yeah. Like, he been listening to Dilla. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, it's dope to hear that, because it's like we're sharing kind of like similar experiences. And I'm like hearing this shit for the first time from you right now, even though I've known you for years. Yeah. Like, and so that's real dope, bro. So like, you being an MC. So let me get into it, because like, I want to ask some questions that, you know, that I really want to hear. Like, you being a real MC, like, your top 5 alive.
Top 5 alive.
First 5 people that come to your head.
Hey, this is crazy because, like, niggas be in, like, group chats debating this
shit. I know the niggas. I gotta know.
It could change, but, like, really, like, my constant niggas, like, my top 5, I got my nigga alive, right?
Alive. This is an alive list.
So, look, I got my nigga Jigga. I love Jay-Z. I'm one of the biggest Jay-Z fans. Jay-Z.
What's your favorite Jigga album?
My favorite Jigga album. Damn. It's either no cap. A lot of niggas say the Blueprint, but my favorite Jig album is either the Black Album or American Gangster. American Gangster.
That's crazy, because those is my 2. I put Blueprint 2 after fucking.
Niggas don't even know, like. The Black Album was hard, but American Gangster was like American on some Gangster, other shit, bro.
Come on, man. I feel like that was more our generation too.
Yeah.
That resonated with us more than anything before Black Album. Like Reasonable Doubt, of course, you know, and shit like that. Like, that shit really sat with me, but like, everything after like the Black Album really hit me more than anything.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's when we was really coming up, like, as people too, like, as artists. So it's just
so
like,
Jigga.
I got Jigga. I got really one of my favorite artists of all time, rap artists of all time, is Common.
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm a big
Shut the fuck up, bro. Common, hey.
My nigga TK tell you, bro. Like, hey, I'll ride for Common any day. So I'll fight for Common, because the nigga has, like, he has wordplay, he has storytelling, he has everything you want in an artist. Common has it.
I'm glad, bro. Like, hey, we talking hip hop tonight, y'all. We talking fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Common is. I'll never forget it. I just brought up my homie Yo Miko. I was in a car a couple years. I was in a car 5 to 8 years, not 10 years ago, right?
Yeah.
With the homies, and they played Commons B. We on the way back from a long drive from like Palm Springs, Palm Desert area.
Yeah.
And they played the intro to Commons B. The dum 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 dum
That beat.
dum dum.
Yeah.
Commons. Like Kanye produced that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so you know, once I heard that, that was the first time we literally played Commons B intro for an hour straight and just kept relooping and was tripping over that bass line. You know what I'm saying? And like,
Man,
Common
bro.
became my favorite rapper at such a young age, bro. Niggas used to call me weird. I'm going to school with my MP3 listening to Common.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
That's dope.
I had the CD player MP3, my nigga. I had the CD player with the Resurrection. Straight from VIP. Straight from VIP records.
Niggas don't know about Resurrection.
Niggas don't know about Resurrection.
That's the first joint.
That's the first joint. But it's not the first joint. The first joint is Can I Borrow $1?
Can I borrow $1?
But some niggas don't know about that. But Resurrection was like, I had that shit on CD player, bro. Like, I put so many people on to that shit. So it's like, yeah, like Jigga, Common, K-Dot is one of
K-Dot is so
he's
Jigga,
5 for 5.
Common,
K-Dot.
You gotta give K-Dot in there.
You know what I'm saying? Top 5 Dead Alive. I gotta say my nigga Nas. Niggas don't like. Some niggas don't like Nas.
You know what, bro?
But
you can't debate it.
You
bro.
can't.
It's respectable.
And I hate some Nas songs. I can't lie. I debate Muhammad. Like I hate. I know I can. I hated this since I was a kid.
I love
but
that
it's just
song.
like you know what I'm saying.
That was my first album.
I just don't fucking like that song. I'm more of like you know what I'm saying. Illmatic. It was written.
That was God's.
Nigga,
that was God's son.
But God's son is
that
a
was
hard
my first rap album I ever bought.
Go back and forth about you know.
God's son was hard.
God's son was hard.
I love
I can't ruin it. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I get it though. I respect it. I respect it though. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? So my nigga Jigga, Common, K-Dot, Nas, and then the 5th spot is just like, it's really how I'm just feeling at that day. Because it's like.
Right now.
Like
in your core right now.
Man. Because look, I'm playing so much shit. Mm-hmm. You know?
It's hard.
It's like it's hard to put the fit. Like those 4 is definitive, but when you get to the 5, it's just like
anybody can.
It
Almost
could be anybody. Because look, like I'm a nigga. Like I came up off of like I'm probably one of the biggest Redman fans.
Okay.
Ever. I like Redman a lot, like Muddy Waters and you know just all that shit he dropped.
Red is hard,
like,
bro.
Redman is one of my personal favorites. So if it's just me and my top 5, like. You know, it's Redman's in there. You know, you got even like new niggas like Rick Ross is one of like the best. To
I would
me,
have respected
like,
just the same way.
Rick Ross is one of the Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd probably be Lil Wayne. If I had to pick a nigga, it'd probably be Lil Wayne because of what he did for everybody and what he did for the culture.
Millie changed everything.
Millie, the Gangsta Grills mixtapes, like we used to warm up to that shit in football. Like we used to go crazy. So I have to say Wayne. I have to say Wayne for sure 5th. Like Wayne for sure. Just because what he did, like when we was coming up, like. These niggas now, like these kids now, they don't know. He was coming. Bro, he was coming.
Like you know what?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I miss, bro? Like I really wish like the mixtape era blended more with the era of digital streaming and DSPs. Like we lost a lot of music. We lost millions of dope songs. Because of the mixtape area.
Look, and this ain't one of my top 5s, but look, this nigga TK tell you, this is one of my favorite rappers in high school. And it's just, I'm only bringing this up because we're talking about mixtapes. My nigga Charles Hamilton. I don't know you remember Charles Hamilton.
Bro, come on, bro.
My nigga Charles Hamilton put out a mixtape, like 2 mixtapes a week, nigga.
Bro, and you know what? You know why niggas started canceling that nigga?
Cause he was on the bitch. He was tripping on the bitch.
Bro, I seen that, and then I seen a lot of niggas at that time in the blogs when I was on Hypebeast and a lot of shit. Niggas was like, he's rapping over Dilla beats and not giving him credit.
Bro,
I was like, everybody was rapping over Dilla beats.
But he gave him credit though.
Oh my mama, I never
even had to beat like a whole mixtape, just like you know what I'm saying. This is for Dilla, like you know what I'm saying.
He did a Dilla mixtape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Charles Hamilton was, I thought he was gonna be the next nigga back in the day, like. But we talking mixtapes a lot. it was the Flame Bond series. He put out like California Sunshine, shit like that. That shit was crazy. And I've been listening to that nigga for that long. And fucking
shout out Stevie, man.
Cassius Green, Dre B, the UCB niggas. Like I've been listening to them for a very long time.
You know what's crazy about the UTB? I see you got the UTB do-rag.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out UTB lifestyle, cause
those my niggas, man.
Hey,
niggas.
You know what, bro? I'm not even gonna cap. Like shout out Yo Miko once again, cause my big homie CT Chris Thomas, went to high school with like Speak and everybody. He calls them by their first name, so he was After One's homie, my big homie, and so shout out CT Superstar. Like so, CT back in the day shot After One a little keyboard when he After One and moved to New York and went to chase his career, and like he used to tell me about seeing Anthony talking about Speak up at the Regency Village in the Riverside off the university, what a University Village. Yeah, you feel me? And he said that's where all the rap sessions used to go. Yeah, and man, so as I got vibe, man. Shout out to the vibe. Shout out we grew up, James, man. Bro. Yeah, shout out Noah James, man. Shout out Stevie Crook. Shout out Speak. Shout out Cassius. These are the guys in Moval. I'm glad I have a Moval rap legend with me right now to really shed light on the niggas that paved the way for niggas like us. Cause like Angelina's Beamer, I grew up on Cassius Green looking at these niggas, bro. Like this nigga's flow back in the day was like, come on, Fayo.
My nigga B Fresh, man. Like
B Fresh,
who was killing the rap scene, like the battle rap scene. Speak, and he just killed it at the Roxy a couple months ago.
I seen that with Age. Shout out that nigga Age, the young nigga doing it. Man. Ain't that nigga just dropped the tape? I just seen that.
More than a number. That's my nigga, man. Shout out to my nigga, man. He the next nigga, man. That's my guy for sure, man. Shout out Age. Shout out my nigga.
We gotta get my nigga Age out on here, bro, man. For sure with you, bro.
Cap. Those is like it's just a lot of talent around the way. You know what I mean?
And niggas need to hear that shit, bro. Like niggas, I feel like
the way they push the LA shit, they gotta push.
They gotta push the. And listen, like, bro, like I've been out in the city the last couple years making my rounds. Rapping at the studios I should be rapping at, meeting the people I should try to be, you know, because it's a big music world out there, right? Yeah. It's a lot bigger than Moreno Valley, right? And so being out there and tapping in with some of the same people that are tapped in with people in Mobile, it's like niggas treat Mobile like we in Wisconsin. We down the way.
Yeah, we right down the way.
The YG and niggas used to come party in the IE.
All them niggas be down here, a little boozy and all them, and like
they be tapped in with the IE artists.
A lot of these niggas live out here. I can't name some names that live out here because you know, so I don't want to out them.
Yeah, but niggas be out here, bro.
Niggas be out here for sure.
I be seeing niggas regularly and these rap niggas Instagram posts on the gram and shit. I be so tapped into everything on the gram. I be saying, oh, Whoopty Whoop out here now. Oh, like Hit Boy producing shit for Spank Nitty.
You know what I'm saying? He did some shit for Nas. It's
like bruh, like
2 things for Nas.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it's dope.
Like, we just moving forward as the IE, man. We moving forward for sure.
And you know, so like I want to pick your brain a little bit more, and just like talk about some more rap shit, cause like this rap conversation we having right now is definitely needed for my soul. And you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been able to come on here yet and have a conversation exactly like this, cause like you tapped in, bro, and that's what's dope. So I want to know if you were to have dinner with any rapper, dead or alive. You seen on Instagram and went viral, like, would you take the Jay-Z dinner or would you take $500K? Or, okay, outside of the $500K, if you could take dinner with any rapper that you know will give you knowledge to the next level, who would you want to sit down with and have a steak with?
Let me ask you this. Does it have to be just a rapper?
Okay, you know what? I'm interested to who you have to say, so no.
Look, everybody who knows me very well is already know I'm going to say. If I had to have dinner with anybody, pick anybody's brain, it would be D'Angelo. It's just... That's my favorite artist of all time.
Hold on, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear what the fuck my nigga just said? Y'all niggas don't fucking know. Y'all hear me right now? Y'all don't hear me right now because y'all don't niggas know who fucking D'Angelo is. Y'all don't know what the fuck D'Angelo is. Niggas don't know what fucking D'Angelo is. Niggas don't know, man.
I believe D'Angelo just to like, how do I get like people people to feel like the shit that you felt, make people feel on your records. Like it's just like I listen to Voodoo, Brown Sugar, and you know what I'm saying, the Vanguard album all the time. So it's just like that's my. Everybody who knows me personally knows that's my nigga. Like I fuck D'Angelo is my nigga. So I would fuck with D'Angelo, and I would just have to pick his brain. Like how can I get my shit to like resonate the way that you know what I'm saying, that you have it resonate. Like I'm still listening to fucking Voodoo, and that shit came out in like '98. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
it's how I listen to it. Drop right now.
I listen to it every week though, and everybody who know me will tell you that. Like I listen to it every week. I listen to Brown Sugar every week or once a month or whatever I can. I was just with a chick playing Brown Sugar. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Brown Sugar.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? That's just I would for sure have dinner with D'Angelo just to pick his brain. But if it had to be a rapper, I'll give you a rapper answer too.
Who would be a rapper as well? Because D'Angelo was dope.
I don't want to say Jay-Z because everybody wanted dinner.
Everyone wanted Jay-Z dinner. You know, Jay-Z don't even give a fuck at this point.
Fuck on me. So real talk, like it would have to be K-Dot, like just because like he made 5 albums and he went 5 for 5.
5 for 5, and easy. Not too many niggas can really do
he
that.
Went 5 for 5 easily. So it's just like, how you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like all my shit is quantity. Everything I put out is quantity, and that's like kind of thing I model myself after is like the Kendrick Lamar shit. Like I could put out a bunch of shit. Honestly, I could. I'm sitting on a bunch of shit. And like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Noah James, shout out Lisa J. Like they be telling me. Shout out
the family. They just booked the. Matter of fact, I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but like since we talk about it real quick, I want to talk about we both performing at the same show with Noah James and Lisa, and then shout out Noah James and everybody involved with everything they doing over there.
Brick to your face, man.
Brick to your face, bro. Yeah. They've been putting on shows for us independent rappers trying to make a name for ourselves for the last at least 10 years.
10 plus.
I want to say 10 plus.
And they just posted the video of my nigga Absol performing at the Vibe. So like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? That's my
The Vibe was such a legendary place.
The Vibe was legendary. That's where me and Wavy C really got our come up at. Like,
same.
And the Vibe will tell you.
If you're a rapper,
if you hot, Vibe will let you know.
The Vibe will let you know. Okay.
They'll walk out on your set and smoke a blunt on the patio.
You don't want nobody to walk out on your shit.
And I ain't never had a nigga walk out on my set and then I was on there performing. Period. But it's just like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Lisa J and Noah J, like I was saying, like they told me, like Noah James, like they told me, like stop sitting on so much of your shit. Like put it out there for the world. Like I do, you know what I'm saying? I do so much, like, and I don't put. Only this nigga really be hearing. This nigga TK, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
right now.
That's my A&R, nigga. That's my A&R. You know what I'm saying? He in the background, but that's really my nigga. He don't want no shout outs, but TK is a big time nigga in what I do. Like, he listen to every song I ever drop. He let me know, if it's, you know what I'm saying, what I need to do, what I need to do for my shows, all type of shit. So shout out to my nigga, man. No cap.
Absolutely, bro. And you know, it's crazy to talk about the Vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Like, cause the Vibe was such a legendary spot for people like us. For people like me and you, if you're a rapper in the IE, in the Riverside, Moreno Valley, Paris, Beaumont, anything around there, it's like you come to the Vibe, bro. If you just getting your shit off, and like I've been up to the Vibe, at least back in the day when I was with Native Keys, it was me and my boy. I went up there by myself solo, and it was just like it's a monumental thing of being a rapper from Moreno Valley and being on that Vibe stage, man. So it's like, you know, shout out to the Vibe, and shout out Noah James, cause that nigga's been running shit for a minute. Him and Wifey,
he gave me and Wavy
him and Lisa
a real opportunity, like to really, like, you know what I'm saying, like hone our skills. And I mean, Noah James brought us out to tour in San Francisco. He brought us to tour out in Arizona, like.